Hi, it's Michael here, the presentation maestro. And this question I've been asked is it best to allow questions during your presentation or to keep them to the end? I hate answering with "it depends," but it does depend. But let me give you a very useful tip first, if you're only going to watch 30 seconds of this. If you're pushed for time, which most of us are when giving a talk, I would tend to leave them at the end. And tell them, position them just after the introduction of your talk, how you want to handle questions, and say, look, I'll be delighted to take questions, and to that end, I'm going to be leaving 10, 15 minutes, whatever you like, at the end to take them. And then everybody knows the ground rules, if you like. However, if you are going to take them at the end, what I'd hate to hear you do is this. So in summary, we covered 3 things today. The purpose of my talk was this. Any questions? Question, answer, question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. And then most speakers go, well, thank you very much. See you in the bar. And what will they remember of your talk? Very little. So always, if you're going to take questions at the end, take them before the summary. So when you finish your talk, saying, no, I promised I'd leave some time for questions. Do you have anything for me? You can open it up, and then when you've had the last question, and when you're coming up against the time limit, say, okay, I'm going to draw this to a close now. We covered 3 things today, boom, 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 and you finish on the purpose of your talk. However, it's useful in some talks to have interaction as you go through, but it's useful also to remember that the more interaction you have, the more questions and answer you have, the more the time will expand. And normally, we have a time limit for talks. So, to take questions during your talk, as a rule of thumb, it's good to do that if you know your subject extremely well, you don't have a time limit, and the audience isn't too big. Maybe 12, 20 people tops. Those would be good conditions to taking questions as you go through. But if those conditions don't apply, you've got a bigger audience and you have got a time limit, you're making yourself a bit of a hostage to fortune by taking questions as you go through. That's when I tend to take them at the end. Hope you found that handy. See you on the next one.